When a baby is born, people often expect it to be one of the happiest moments in someone's life. But alongside the joy, many new parents experience emotions they never expected: sadness, fear, overwhelm, or constant worry. And when those feelings don't match what society tells us parenthood should look like, many begin asking themselves, "What's wrong with me?" The truth is, nothing may be wrong with you at all. The transition into parenthood is one of the biggest physical, emotional, and psychological changes a person can experience. In this video, we'll explore three experiences that are often confused: baby blues, postpartum depression, and postpartum anxiety. How they are different, what signs families should look for, and when it's important to seek professional support. Let's begin with baby blues. Around 70 to 80% of new mothers experience them during the first few days after childbirth. Hormonal changes, sleep deprivation, physical recovery, and adjusting to caring for a newborn can make emotions feel intense. Someone experiencing baby blues may cry easily, feel emotionally sensitive, become irritable, or feel overwhelmed by small things. Although these feelings can be distressing, they are usually temporary. Most improve within about 2 weeks with rest, reassurance, and emotional support. Baby blues are not sign that someone is failing. They are a common part of adjusting to one of life's biggest transitions. Sometimes, however, those emotions don't fade. Instead, they become deeper, more persistent, and begin affecting daily life. This may be postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is much more than sadness. Someone may feel emotionally numb, lose interest in things they once enjoyed, struggle to bond with baby, experience overwhelming guilt, or constantly feel like they're a bad parent. Some parents describe feeling disconnected from themselves. Others say they're simply surviving each day. One of the biggest myths about postpartum depression is that parents experience it don't love their baby. In reality, many love their child deeply. They're simply struggling with a condition that affects their moods, thoughts, and ability to function. This is not personal weakness, it's a treatable mental health condition. Not everyone experiences postpartum distress as sadness. For many parents, it shows up as anxiety. Postpartum anxiety often involves constantly worrying, racing thoughts, difficulty relaxing, and an overwhelming fear that something bad will happen to the baby. Parents may repeatedly check if their baby is breathing, struggle to sleep even when given the chance, or feel unable to leave their baby with someone else. These thoughts can be frightening, but having unwanted intrusive thoughts doesn't mean someone wants them to happen. In fact, they are often deeply upsetting because they go against everything the parents value. Like depression, postpartum anxiety is common, treatable, and deserves compassionate support. So, how do you know when it's time to seek help? If emotional symptoms last longer than 2 weeks, become more intense, interfere with caring for yourself or your baby, or make everyday functioning feel impossible, it's important to reach out to a mental health professional. And if someone experiences thought of harming themselves or their baby, immediate professional help is essential. Early support can make a significant difference. Recovery is possible, and treatment may include therapy, support from loved ones, and in some cases, medication prescribed by a psychiatrist. Postpartum mental health isn't just a mother's responsibility, it's a family conversation. Partners, relatives, and friends all play an important role. Instead of only asking, "How's the baby?" try asking, "How are you really doing?" Offer practical help, encourage rest, listen without judgment, and remind new parents that asking for support isn't a sign of weakness. It's one of the healthiest things they can do. Becoming a parent is one of life's greatest transitions. It's also one of its most vulnerable. Experiencing baby blues, postpartum depression, or postpartum anxiety doesn't make someone a bad parent. It makes them human. With understanding, early support, and compassionate care, recovery is possible. If this video helped you better understand postpartum mental health, consider sharing it with someone who may need it. Because sometimes knowing you're not alone is the first step towards healing.